IVM.
Hey guys, even though Elon Musk is trying to turn everyone into robots, you'll be happy to know that very real human beings work at IVM Podcast, and some of them are even cool. How do I know? Well, listen to their own podcast, IVM Likes, where they recommend what they are listening to, watching, or reading. Catch IVM Likes every Monday on iTunes, Stitcher, or anywhere you listen to podcasts. And may I recommend the IVM Podcasts app.
Hello and welcome to the Geek Bulletin. My name is Dinkar. With me is Tejas. Hey Tejas.
Hey man.
Have you ever seen Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt?
Yes.
So, you know how there's a news report right at the start of that series?
Yes.
Where there's this man who talks about those ladies that come out of the bunker.
Where they auto-tune the news.
They auto-tune the news. So basically they take the news and turn it into not news but also some entertainment, which is what we do here on the Geek Bulletin.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Yes, finally you come in prepared. This
I didn't come in prepared.
This is like what my mother says, like this without studying. You got 70%.
I didn't study for this either, okay? I'm the guy who's like, man, I prepared for like 75% of the paper and I got 72%.
Listen, you're not
So
fooling anybody.
really-
Everybody knows that you were a nerd in high school.
How
How much you got in boards?
Enough that I had to do this for a living. Anyway,
God.
so I'd like to discuss something that we've been going back and forth over for a few weeks, I want to say now, which is the Spider-Man Far From Home posters.
Yeah.
What is going on there, man?
Nick Fury's eye patch keeps changing.
Yeah,
From his
exactly.
right eye to his left eye.
How can you mess up the eye patch?
And man, they're characteristically bad. Like the new set of posters. Remember the original posters? Like I'll tell you which ones they were.
Mm-hmm.
One was just Spidey's mask with all the baggage stickers on it.
Correct.
So that was really nice.
Yeah, they're doing this whole like passports
I like
getting
it.
stamped
It's
vibe.
cool. It's cool. I like that.
because
And-
he's far from home.
Correct. And by the way, I hate that title.
Yeah,
You know why I hate it? Because
it's cheesy.
because the first one was Homecoming. That's why it doesn't work. If the first one was Spider-Man, Mysterio's Revenge, Spider-Man 2, Far From Home. Cool, whatevs.
Okay.
In that sense, basically. But the first one is Spider-Man, Homecoming, Spider-Man 2, Far From Home.
Oh, so are you saying that the issue
It's so
is that
stupid.
he's coming, like his homecoming happened before he went far from home? Like
Yeah,
the
I mean,
logic isn't working.
It's lazy.
It's
I-
no, I mean they're
I'll-
going for a theme here.
Yeah, and it's
a
a bad
little on
one.
the nose where
It's-
they're going
it's
like,
bad.
well, he came home to the Avengers in the first
If
one.
this was Mad Men, Don Draper would be like, that's crap.
that's not a Don Draper impression at all.
No, but that's what he would say. It's bad.
Don Draper wouldn't say something like that's crap.
Throw it out.
He'd
Start again. Give me 10 taglines
He'd
tomorrow.
pour himself a slow drink and that's more like it.
Yeah.
Pour himself a drink and then ramble about life and then go like, anyway, you're fired.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll tell you, I don't like them, but I
Mad
will
Men?
allow. No,
They're
no,
the worst.
I will allow the movie to change my mind.
Yes, I mean the
If
poster
it's-
department is probably completely different from the movie making department, right?
Oh no, not even the poster. I'm just talking about the title.
Oh.
I'm still on the title here.
Well, I'm okay with the title. It's fine. I see what they're going for. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, but
the
no,
last one will be
it's
like
not a thing where you can see what they're going for. It's painfully obvious, like Homecoming,
Yes.
Far From Home.
homestay. Where he goes to like a nice Airbnb and has a pleasant bed and breakfast sort of experience.
This is bad.
Yeah.
And now when the third inevitable Spider-Man film comes out and it has home in it, it's gonna seem like so like oh god, very egregious. Also, if it doesn't have home, that also ruins it.
Yeah, 'cause, you have to do stuff in threes, right?
I mean, if you're going for it, you might as well go and finish it off.
Okay, so we're saying
I don't know which I hate
we're mixed
more.
on the title. I don't hate the title, but these posters. The first time we saw it, when we discussed it,
The other one was nice,
I
where
said-
he's hanging upside down with a newspaper.
yeah,
that was
that
good.
was fine. That was fine.
Yeah.
But they started this run of ridiculously bad posters, which I mean, if you just look them up online,
Yeah.
everything that pops up is just all kinds of terrible.
No.
And at first, I thought they were going for a vibe, like they
Yeah.
were saying, "What if this was a bad poster?"
Or
But
like,
they keep
or
doing it.
it's got to do something in the film. That's what all theorists will say. Like, oh, maybe there's a graphic designer and he keeps making bad graphics. And
Right.
then, but no. Here's the other thing.
Maybe he's making them himself.
Maybe that's the whole thing. Maybe it's a DIY poster.
Maybe
But
he
here's
has to
the thing.
make it on on a Picasa type app on his phone because he's far from home and he doesn't have enough data or something like that.
Data
Yeah, he's on a roaming plan.
far from Rome. Okay, check it out. He's got there are two reasons why these posters suck. One is
Terrible graphic design.
that
There is one
encapsulates
poster
it.
I saw that had like 4 Spideys on it.
Very
of
bad.
different sizes.
Or different sizes, different head sizes.
Different head sizes.
Here's the other thing.
The
It's
proportions
like,
are off.
one is the idea is bad, and the second thing is like the basics, like the lighting of the face,
Yes, they're very,
very,
off.
very-
Like you
it's like
can
word
clearly
art.
see they were pasted in from completely different photo shoots, really. Like some are still from the movie, some are promo shoots.
And I'll say this, Marvel has
And
had
the fact
bad
that they
posters
messed
before.
up where the eye patch goes and Nick Fury. Like Samuel L. Jackson commented on it, going like, what the f*** is going on, man?
Yeah, that's crap, man. That's sad.
How are you messing this up?
And the fact that he has done it and he's pointed out is kind of embarrassing for them.
Yeah. What you doing, man? Sure, and Marvel posters are usually pretty decent.
The ideas are good, but the executions are always good. Like, I've always had a problem with Robert Downey Jr.'s head on the Iron Man suit, like
yeah.
especially Infinity War. It looks
I mean,
weird.
of course, the default Marvel poster is take main character and have him stare at something really important in the
And
top
far away.
left corner of the screen.
Here's the other thing. What else can you do in for like an Infinity War where you have to showcase all the actors because it's part of their contracts, things like that? It's just
I
like
suppose so.
it's mad. You have to just put everybody in
That
it.
is a really annoying thing, actors' contracts,
Yeah.
where they're put in a certain order on the poster, but then their
You've read that
names are
thing,
the
right?
wrong order.
Yeah, the names are the wrong
Yeah,
order.
it's so
Frustrating.
weird. So it's
Frustrating.
like Chris Hemsworth, Robert Downey Jr., Chris Pratt, but then the billing is Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth,
yeah.
Chris Pratt. It's
Yeah.
very confusing, especially for most people who wouldn't know who these people are.
Yeah, especially also if you read Arabic, it's left to right.
It's right to left.
Yeah, I knew I was going to say that.
That does bring me. I had another piece of news, but I want to talk about this show called Under a Rock with Tig Notaro. Have you seen it?
Oh no, but I love Tig.
She's the best.
She's
And
awesome.
this is a Funny or Die show where people come onto the show, and it's basically based on the premise that she knows nothing about pop culture, like next to nothing.
Right.
So celebrities come onto a talk show type setup.
What's it called?
Under a Rock with Tig Notaro,
Under a
because
Rock.
she's been living under a rock.
Got it.
So, for example, there's an episode where James Van Der Beek turns up,
Nice.
and she has to figure out who the person is,
Oh, wow.
which she completely struggles through. 90% of the time does not get it. So, like, James Van Der Beek is just like, he shows her a picture of a creek, obviously, and she goes like, it's a river. Are you like, river or something? And he's like,
It's hard.
no, smaller than a river. And she's like, creek. Is your name Creek?
Oh my god.
She never gets it.
Oh man.
But yeah, it's hilarious. It's the best. And it's surprising how much she does not know. She does not know who Julie Bowen is. She doesn't know who Wycliffe John is. It's
Well-
for someone who works in entertainment, she is really clueless. I feel like the way she talks, I feel like she also just cannot recognize faces. I have that issue sometimes.
That's fine.
That's like, sometimes I just look at people and I'm like, who are they? What about you, Tarun?
Very good.
Yes,
Very
thank you.
clever. All right.
Hire me, Tig. Anyway, Taika Waititi is possibly making a Flash Gordon movie. I mean, he's on board for it pretty much. He's gonna take a shot at it.
Oh wow, was it Flash Gordon like Ragnarok? Like basically that's what it's going to be.
Basically, wasn't
Is he gonna
Flash
make
Gordon
Flash Gordon
always
funny?
like a campy? Wasn't Flash Gordon always funny?
It was campy, but I don't think it was deliberately funny. But I suppose they could lean on that because
I mean, he'll
that's what the
definitely
world
do
wants.
that, I suppose.
Funny superheroes.
Was Flash Gordon in one of those? In Ted, right? Ted is the movie with the talking filthy teddy bear.
Yes.
Seth MacFarlane's movie.
Yes.
Isn't there a long sequence where Flash Gordon like comes to life?
Probably,
something?
but I can't
vaguely remember it.
Yeah. Those
Yeah.
movies were fine.
I didn't even like them.
I mean, they were fine. That's my point. They're not memorable.
I thought Mark Wahlberg was funny.
He's great. He's a good comedic actor.
He's a weirdly good comedic actor. He's a dude who I feel like has a lot of talent, but also I feel like is kind of annoying.
He's great. Oh yeah, he's annoying, but he's a dude.
He's
Have you seen Pain and
he's a
Gain?
dude. Have you? No.
He's solid.
With The Rock and
Yeah.
The Mark?
And Michael Bay. It's a decent Michael Bay film.
A decent Michael
Yeah,
Bay
it's quite
film?
good. Yeah.
So like all the Transformers movies.
No, those aren't decent. Those are below average.
What is a decent Michael Bay film?
Armageddon.
Armageddon, true.
Yeah.
That's a good Michael
Pretty
Bay film.
decent.
Uh,
Doesn't hold up today.
What?
Doesn't hold up today.
Armageddon?
Does it?
I haven't seen it since it came out. And I
What?
remember thinking, yeah, I mean, it's a cool movie to watch then, I
Oh
suppose.
my god,
but
I love that movie.
you watched it recently?
I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep when I'm watching it.
You don't want to miss a thing.
Yeah.
Have you seen Andy Samberg's impression of Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, of course.
Where,
Hey, donkey. Say hi to your mother for me, okay?
It's mother.
Yeah.
Say hi to your mother for me, okay?
And they finally get him to confront him about it. It's quite funny.
Speaking of Dwayne Johnson, he is also now shooting. I mean, he's not shooting while the rest of the gang is shooting Fast and Furious 9.
Oh my god.
Directed by Justin Lin. It's
I'm
called,
excited.
I suppose, Fast and
9.
Furious 9.
No, it's just called Fast 9.
Is it really?
Well, that's what the hashtag it was on Vin Diesel's account.
Oh, yes, you're right. It does say Fast 9 2020. First day completed. Blessed beyond words. Now,
Blessed beyond words.
you're up to date on the Fast franchise.
I am.
You saw F8.
I've seen all of it.
What's going on, man? And where's Hobbs and Shaw? Is that this year?
It is slated for this year. Yes, it is. And I think that's going to be its own thing.
Give me a quick
Oh God.
update
Are you
on
sure?
the Fast
You
and
don't
Furious.
want this, man. Trust
No?
me.
Okay.
A quick update is they used to be mechanics. Now they're infiltrating Russian.
Now they're
base-
superheroes, pretty much.
They are infiltrating ex-Soviet bases and trying to take codes. Man, Ludacris's character
Is
is a mechanic in Too Fast, Too Furious.
Right.
Now he's hacking into a Russian submarine. It's fucking crazy.
they're clearly all just superheroes at this point. They all started out as basically drag racers and mechanics, and now they're like, "Yep, we're
You know what,
undercover government operatives or
My
whatever."
my biggest question is, why these guys? Like, why are you hiring? Why are the G-men coming to these schools?
I haven't caught up since I don't know how long, but there
It's
was
amazing.
the one. Maybe this was F5 or F6, where
Your volume goes up
function
and
key
down.
6. Yeah, no, it turns on the backlight for my keyboard.
Yeah.
But
Ooh,
they
Mac
were
user.
all they were all hiding away somewhere. And
okay.
then they were called out where they were called out of.
You know why though?
Yeah,
Because
So-
family.
because family, and also they wanted to clear their names, but also they were living like a really fancy life. But they were like, "All right, this will help us clear our names and go back to our shitty life."
So that's
being
after
drag
Rio
racers.
Heist. What was a working title, and in some countries a title for the film.
Rio Heist.
Rio Heist.
And this is which function key?
5.
F5.
Yeah.
All right.
So basically, that's a heist movie, and then the 6th one is where they have to clear their names. That's the one you're talking about.
Right.
And that's Paul Walker's last film.
And all of these, yes, Paul Walker. That is correct. I definitely haven't seen it since then because I don't remember seeing one without Paul
that's
Walker.
good. It's a good film.
It's
I
mean,
use these terms loosely.
yeah, that loose is
No, but you know what?
understatement.
This is tough. It's like context, man. Yes, is it a good Fast and Furious film? Yeah, pretty much. Is it a good
well,
film?
at this point, there's 9 of them, so it is a subgenre by itself.
Yeah, it is, and also it's like, is this Shawshank Redemption? No,
I don't think.
you have to measure. It's like standardization. You can't do it. It's why the Indian board sucks.
Hobbs and Shawshank Redemption. Huh? That's
Okay,
a pitch.
That's good.
All right. One last piece of news that I want to discuss that I actually meant to discuss right at the start. So we did an episode on Edgar Wright last week.
Yep.
Me and my friend Jiggy. Mm-hmm. It's pretty good. We talked some Edgar
So
Wright.
what was I've not heard it yet. What did you guys...
We concluded on the fact that we like the dude.
Okay, cool.
No, we went
did
into
you
some
conclude
stuff.
that Hot Fuzz is his best film? I'm about to stake some
I wanted to
claims.
rank them, but then Jishnu went into his pitch for why Edgar Wright should do Human Centipede 3. So,
But there already is a Human Centipede.
I
3.
think Hot Fuzz is... Oh, I don't think Hot Fuzz is his best film. I think Scott Pilgrim is his best film. Then Hot Fuzz.
I think Hot Fuzz is his best film.
Yeah?
Because
Oh,
it's
Scott
his film.
Pilgrim?
Scott,
Okay.
Scott Pilgrim is not his
I
film.
don't know,
Like, he
I
didn't
don't know
write
if
it.
you know this about Jishnu, but he does not like Scott Pilgrim.
Well, Jishnu's a fucking idiot.
Hey, that's what I said. I literally built up to this whole thing where I was like, man, the best movie in the world. Anyway, we'll get to that. We'll talk about Scott Pilgrim. And then I say, all right, Jishnu, let's talk about Scott Pilgrim. And he's like, I don't like Scott Pilgrim.
Okay,
and I was
so
like,
I'll
get
tell you
out of
what,
here, man.
It's fine. What, does he like Baby Driver? Because that movie's trash.
I like Baby Driver.
That movie's fucking
He
trash.
also likes Baby
well,
Driver.
Well, Dinkar, I gotta tell you, you're a fucking idiot. Okay,
Fine.
Baby Driver.
The gang is breaking up.
Yo, Baby Driver is a dumb fucking movie. Sorry.
I think it's a decent movie. I don't think it's his best by a long shot, but it's a pretty good movie. I enjoyed it.
So, like, I like the first 20 minutes are nice, and then it's just like a supremely, like, by the
Did
numbers.
you not enjoy his remixes of dialogues from his life?
No, I did not.
I like the movie. I thought it was pretty solid.
I think
it
it's
gets
so-
really
it's so-
random towards
You
the
know what?
end,
Yeah,
but
it's
I kind of was along for the ride at that point where I was like,
you know what I
fine,
want to
just
say
like
for
throw
Baby
logic
Driver?
out the window. Yeah.
You know what I want to say? You're basic.
Baby Driver is basic?
Basic AF.
Come on, man. Like, the entire...
Yeah, tell me how the plot... If you tell me the plot without telling me the
I
gimmicks
don't
in
think
it...
it's a plot-centric movie.
But that's my thing.
It's
I mean,
basically a feature-length music video.
Yeah, exactly. So for me, either the action has to be fucking amazing...
Which it was. They
PG, dog.
with cars in a parking garage.
Oh,
I'm sorry. F8 is a
did I
decent
tell you
movie.
how many times I've watched Fast and Furious? I know my car chases.
Oh,
but my
perhaps
point is,
I enjoyed it because I haven't seen the Fast and Furious
I don't
series.
know. Maybe it's like it split the difference in a way that wasn't good. Like he should have either gone really high concept all the way through, or action all the way through. But I don't know, man.
I enjoyed it until so a few things plot-wise are definitely weird choices.
It's not weird choice. It's just a run-of-the-mill plot, like in terms of like a gangster, a guy has to run away with his girlfriend. Girlfriend has no character development, and they reach at the end happy ending. So I get it that that's what they're trying to go for. But then they should have used that really high concept. But I don't know. It just didn't work for me, man. Also,
maybe we should give it another chance.
What's his name?
Guy
Anson Elgort.
That is him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The baby.
Yeah, baby.
But I mean, his role is basically to be baby.
Should have been
John Hamm, so good in that movie.
Should have been Donald Glover.
Jamie Foxx, also really good in that movie.
Yeah.
I mean, Donald Glover basically does
John
that
Bernthal
with Earn in Atlanta the entire time, where he's essentially Baby Driver, except his getaway is he doesn't get away.
Yeah.
Anyway, why I brought this up is that our friend...
Wait, one second, wait.
Yes.
So, I just want to end by saying Hot Fuzz is his best film, because that's his film. And it's the tightest film of all. Of the Cornetto and of all his
I
films.
enjoy Scott Pilgrim more as a movie, but maybe...
But that's because the story is amazing. But that's Brian Lee O'Malley.
I mean, also, I think Edgar did a great job on it. It's just such a...
He translated a very difficult kind of thing well.
Yeah,
but the story is better on in the books than it is.
Definitely,
Like the ending is so much better because he didn't have it. It's a Game of Thrones situation.
Yeah,
so which is why I know that as long as he has story, he can direct it well. But Hot Fuzz is his own thing. It's his.
I mean,
his
him
movie.
and Simon and Nick.
Yeah, but that's why that's the best one.
I like, of the Cornetto trilogy, it's definitely the best. I think...
Then Sean and then At World's End. But I like all three of those films.
Do you think At World's End is the weakest of the three?
Yeah, 100%.
Right? Me too.
It's still a great film. It's
Anyway,
still a great watch.
So,
Sorry.
Our
our
friend in Geek Fruit fam and fan, Ruchi, was talking to me after the episode, and she said that a friend of hers, she's in university in Scotland right now. In Scotland.
Yeah.
So a friend of hers is pitching, I mean, he's running a Kickstarter campaign, I think, for a Lego remake of Baby Driver. And apparently Edgar reached out and said, like, nice, cool, go ahead.
But why?
I don't know why.
It's not a good film.
Well, maybe a Lego version of it would be better.
100%.
My pitch was basically like, if you get Kevin Spacey out of that movie, it makes it a lot better. At this point.
Yeah, I mean, take Kevin Spacey out of anything, but then stop listening to Marvin Gaye also and Donny Hathaway and
what did Donny Hathaway do?
Donny Hathaway was an asshole.
What did Marvin Gaye do?
Marvin Gaye was an asshole. He treated all his women poorly. I'm sorry. I don't know how to deal with this. Is this true,
or did you just hear it through the grapevine?
Oh, very good.
Yes, thank you.
Good. Very good.
I mean, people can be cancelled. Kevin Spacey was...
You can be cancelled.
Yeah.
Depending
I've cancelled Michael Jackson, man. I'm out.
I know. I've not watched that movie yet, but I don't want to just yet. I'm going to wait on it.
You will be forced to cancel him. Also, Kevin Spacey seems like an unrepentant dick.
Yeah, he is. And he handled his thing absolutely poorly.
He made a student short film about it, basically.
No, he basically came out as gay as a defense.
Right at the start.
Oh,
exactly.
Man. Whoa. Poor fucking terrible move.
It's like, yo, you sexually assaulted a dude? Like, yes, I am gay.
What the Oh my god, that was the dumbest shit.
Oh, that was dumb. What I found even more ridiculous was his little student short film that he made a year later.
Oh my god.
Where he's like washing a dish or something and
he's being Frank Underwood.
Yeah, I was going to say Frank Card because I forgot his name. House of Cards. Like, very fortunately for me, I stopped watching... I stopped watching House of Cards a season before this whole thing happened anyway because I was like, what is going on in the show anymore?
Yeah.
It went pretty random.
I watched the first 2 seasons and I was done.
Yeah, and even that second season was like, okay, cool.
First season was good.
Whatever.
But yeah.
Anyway.
Right, good one.
This has been the Geek Fruit Bulletin.
Hey guys, I'm Mikhail Almeida. I host a podcast with my co-hosts Akash Mehta and Siddharth Reja on the IVM app. It's called What a Player.
What a player!
WADDAPLAYAH, because illiterates can't find it on their own.
No, and the her at the end is very important. What a player!
Yeah. And it comes out every Thursday on the IVM app. Tune in, we discuss everything sports, all sports.
All sports.
Yeah.
Mainly cricket, other sport in the middle, sandwich.
What happened to your language skills? Don't worry, he talks better on the show.
Yeah.
It's a great show. It has all things, including cricket and things around sports as well.
Yeah.
And some personal life.
As you can see, we're a very united podcast, and if you want to listen to us, tune in to us every Thursday on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com.
Janice, what do you think couples did before TV was invented?
I don't know, go for walks on the beach, long drives, fancy dinners, have more sex maybe?
But what did we do when we decided to move in together? We debated between the Chromecast and the Fire Stick.
We gave up on sleeping early so we could stay up watching true crime shows.
We got ourselves 3 cat babies.
And basically became the cutest couch potatoes around.
Okay then.
In case you guys still haven't got it, we are a TV crazy, Netflix loving, binge watching Mr. and Mrs.
I'm Anirudh Kuha.
I'm Janice Sequeira.
And if like us, you snort TV for breakfast, lunch and dinner, this is the podcast for you.
Tune in every Thursday on the IVM Podcast app or wherever it is that you get your podcast from. This is
Mr.
and Mrs.
Binge Watch.